Sending data. Seems okay. Can we see if it's live? We're live.
Oh, there we go.
We're good. All right, we're live, guys. Sorry about that. That was a slight hiccup. Bad markets are a thing. So, welcome back to Boxmining, everyone. It's a horrific day today. Massive crash, and we're still crashing on crypto. So let's take a quick look on the market. So this video is about what we are doing during this crash, right? It's not a nice crash. It's
Not at all.
not at all. Okay,
Oh
let's go.
my lord.
It's a double dip crash.
Yeah.
But shit happens.
How you feeling?
Not great.
Not great.
We can put it on. Let me switch the view for us. So, it's funny because we've seen crashes like this before, right? Like, I thought we want to do a stream because of how bad it feels emotionally. Like, logically speaking, I think crashes are expected. Like, we're in crypto, we've seen crashes before. I think I've been so scarred from 2016 and 2017 and then 2020 and then 2022 that the logical side is just telling me, hey, look, you've seen this. But the emotional side is like still like,
Still
shit.
the same.
All right, obviously I'm holding a lot of spot. Everyone's asking me, yo, are you holding spot? Yes, I hold a lot of spot, right? So I hold Bitcoin spot, I hold Ethereum spot. Ethereum spot took a huge beating, right? So there was a point where I was like slowly selling at around 3K, 3.5K, 4K, DCA sell a little bit. But, nowhere near enough if you look at the prices right now. I could be buying back in. So now I'm at a very interesting state because in my mind, we were kind of waiting for this. Like in December, I was making videos and saying, look, I still have cash held out to buy back in. And technically speaking, I should buy back in. But right now, it's so hard for me to click that button to buy back in. That being said, I also have a 3-day lock on my USDT funds. So buying back in's not going to be super fast just because of I was trying to yield on my USDT, right? But it is a situation we were feeling like maybe I should start redeploying some capital, buy back in, and wait for the rush up. But the market's not looking good. And we'll take a look at all the factors that are causing this market to dip drastically, and at the same time we'll hold some hands, we'll give each other some hugs. I think we need some hugs. So this market crash it's Maya's says this market crash, ouch. As Anon 000 says, at least you're not hiding like Trader Main or other wannabe influencers. Dude, we've been in this for a long time. I made so many crash videos. I mean, if you go back through my history, I've never hid during a crash. I've made videos since 2016. I've been making a few less videos now, all right? That's the honest truth, because I just wanted to not be, I guess, making videos every day.
And speaking of that, right, I've been making streams every day.
Yes, he's been making streams every day.
I didn't hide that fact, right?
Yes.
2 weeks ago when BTC was at 97K, it broke a major resistance, 93K. And that made me flip bullish. Like, okay, boys, we're back, right?
We're back.
80K is the ultimate bottom. Then last week, we stayed tuned every afternoon, checking the progress. Monday, good. Okay, pretty good. Tuesday, oh, pretty good. New York session didn't even do anything crazy. Wednesday, good. Then on Thursday, it took 1 hour to wipe out the progress of 3 days.
And it's just like this is wiping the progress of like years. We're going back to 2020, boys. We're going back to 2022. Right?
Those were the hard days.
Those are the hard days. It's just a massive crash. And we have a presentation made up. So we're kind of in an interesting transition period for here. So bear with us, because we did a lot of research coming into this, but also we're trying to make our AI make the slides for us, so it just speeds up the time. So just bear with us that we know what we're doing. I'm deep into this, but also I want my progress to be streamlined with AI. I know you guys have conflicted views about AI, but we actually have a fun slide. But let's not do the AI slides first. Let's do the human slides first. All right, let's take a look at CoinGecko first.
Let's refresh the page.
Let's just refresh before we start.
Because we were cooked when you need.
Oh shit! Yeah, It's just before the refresh it was 2200 for Ethereum. Now it's 2100.
Yeah.
Bitcoin is taking a nosedive as well. So savage days like this, the black swan events are real, very real. And I think what's much more important, and what everyone's really looking at is what's going to happen to MicroStrategy.
Yeah.
Because they're very, very bullish on Bitcoin, but at the same time, right, there's a magic line that they don't want to cross, and we're crossing that magic line right here. So Michael Saylor's losing a lot of money.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh
I
shit.
think the first time since years he's down. Like
He's down.
red.
He's now an idiot. Before he was a genius.
Yeah.
Now he's an idiot. Now he looks like an idiot in front of all the people he was like slapping.
Yeah.
You know, Michael Saylor last year, he was like slapping people in the face and say, hey, look, you guys, you don't know what you're doing. Yeah. Slap. And now people are like, yo, what's up? What's up, boy? What's up? From God to peasant in a day. Oh, in a space of what? I think a month?
It's not even a month. I think a week or two.
Yep. And this is what's causing a lot of fear because there's a lot of circular money flows.
Yeah.
All right, let's just say, let's put it that way, right? He's raising more funds to buy Bitcoin. So to raise those funds, he needs to have a good track record. He needs to show that his reserve is positive. But at the same time, now he can't raise funds because now he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Right? Before he was a genius, he can raise funds. Now he's an idiot. He can't raise funds, and people are refunding, which is taking money out.
Yeah.
Right, and this is not just happening with Michael Saylor, but this is happening across the board.
Yeah.
So Tom Lee. Let's see. We can click this one. Strategic reserves. Tom Lee.
He's down in $6 billion right now. I think.
$6 billion down. So this is all causing this cascading effect, and this is what's very different now versus before.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the biggest difference. Before when we're making videos, we're like, most people who are holding Bitcoin, they're just people, right? There's no circular pond, like there's no pyramid up there almost, right? I'll almost throw this word out there. Because right now it's almost like the AI bubble, right? This is the ETF bubble, right? The ETFs were raised to allow people more access, but it's built on the trust and the belief that crypto is going to go up. But now that crypto is going down, the amount of money being raised is reduced, the amount of liquidity in the market is being reduced, which is causing this cascading effect. On top of that, liquidations are occurring across the board. So we're on the cusp of disaster. Disaster.
You know what makes me a bit fearful about this situation, especially over the span of the past 3 months, is Bitcoin is essentially failing the safe haven test. Because
but I feel like that was always something invented by people. Right. I felt like that was what. These words were just invented just to raise more money. Right? It was like, hey, safe haven. Okay, hey, dude, it won't be a safe haven until much further in the future. And they kind of try to push the future into now to raise more money. But I feel like, yes, you're right. It failed all this what the big players are looking for. So now we're going back into our basics. Like, what do you guys believe? Do you guys believe that Bitcoin is safer as an asset in the future, or do you guys believe that the US dollar is going to be a safer asset? And I still don't believe the US dollar is a safer asset. All right, I think that's the key here is that I don't believe. I still will choose Bitcoin. I still choose. It's not even about perma bull. It's about just hodl. Like we're still Bitcoin maxis at heart, right? Or not Bitcoin maxis at heart. We still believe in the overall vision at heart. So I don't think that's changed. But that being said, it just the circular money flow is really causing us to get wiped out here. It's severe because a lot of people are going to get liquidated. And the funny thing is, of course, a lot of these bulls, right? They were expecting bull cycle. Like I think just last week, we see a bunch of influencers like CZ coming out and saying, "Oh, this is going to be like the mega cycle," right? But yes, I agree, mega cycle is coming, but now it looks like this year we're having a very bad start this year. The terrible start. People are believing that this might be, the start of a bear market, which, yet again, we've gone through bear markets before. It's not something new. It's just something very unpleasant. Do you want to add to that? I feel like you're dying to say some stuff.
Yeah, I mean, according to my own rule, this is technically a bear market because last week's candle closed below 78K.
Okay, let's zoom out a bit. I guess there you go. There you go. Zoom in.
So we're looking at the weekly on BingX, and the last time we had this low where Bitcoin was at 78K was the tariff lows in April. That was April 2025. And we sort of lost the last line of defense already by having that insanely big bearish weekly candle last week. Like, imagine, boys, we went from 90 to 75K in 5 days.
That's savage, dude. That is savage.
Super savage.
Yeah.
And
how about Ethereum front? It looks even worse, right? It's like the Ethereum is just looking like let's zoom out. I want to zoom out on ETH.
Huh? Yeah, if there's a 5-minute chart, you buy it. Probably thesis is like, hey,
yeah,
it's a 5-minute chart, right? Analysts.
So I need to prepare for buying at 1,400 now. That's our last line of defense.
Yeah, very last.
That's last line of defense. Because we're at one key point. Like we know we touched 2,200 in what, June
2025.
Right. So the last line of defense would be here. 1,500. So it's looking very bearish, and we're seeing if this can hold, right? So now that's where all eyes are on deck. Well, it does look, so you're basically praying to God that the people who are running these funds are not total idiots.
Yeah.
Right. So this is in many ways why I don't believe in the last line. Like what was the argument that was used earlier? The safe haven. That's why I don't believe safe haven, because it's still speculation right now. For a safe haven asset to work, we have to get past the speculation phase.
Okay.
Right. So we're still in the speculation phase, right? Like, for a safe haven to happen, it needs to be safe from a bunch of idiots on Wall Street.
Yeah.
Right. We're not safe from those idiots from Wall Street yet.
We're not.
We're not. I don't think we'll be safe from those idiots on Wall Street for maybe another decade.
Okay.
That's what I feel like. This is what I feel like. This is what Boxplant feels like too. Boxplant's withering a little bit. But that's what Boxplant feels like too. I just gave Boxplant some water so it can grow and be strong again. But we'll watch this. It's gonna be fun because this is the state of Boxplant right now. Boxplant saying, you know what, market's not so good.
You know what's Boxplant saying?
Yeah, I know what. See, I'm touching it. We have a neural connection here. Yeah, Boxplant's watched the market for what? Yeah. Be careful. He's very strong right now. He's very sensitive. He's
bear market resilient.
Bear market, dude. Boxplant.
You know what Boxplant is saying?
Yeah, Boxplant. It's been with me since 2016. It's seen multiple dumps. It's seen Ethereum at 90. It's seen Ethereum at 90. It's seen Bitcoin sub 5K. Boxplant's been with us for a while. Boxplant. It's grown during the bull markets. Now it's like, it's still green.
Yeah.
All right, he's still all right. He's still green, but he's a little bit, I'm Groot.
I'm Groot.
I'm Groot. That's what he's saying. I'm Groot. Boxplant looks sad, so we'll see him relive. I just really noticed because he was hiding in this room for a while. I gave him to the custody of the room, but I realized the room has no one to take care of him. So we gotta resuscitate Boxplant. So Boxplant's been with us since 2016. He's been us longer than most other influencers. Influencers have died and gone, but Boxplant's still around. He's still around. So there we go, guys. It's a shit market, but yet again, I've done so many of these videos about this, and I do want to bring this up because silver's looking very bad too, right? So this whole world is in anarchy right now. Like people are lost as to where to go because the big money, the people holding money. Oh wow, look at that pump and dump.
Oh my god!
Can you scream pump and dump louder than this? Like
yo!
Wow, look at that! Look at the gold prices. Oh my god!
Look at gold.
Look at gold. I should have dumped.
Look
Oh
at
my
that.
god.
That's a very long wick.
Yeah, wait, we need to show people. Oh yeah, we're showing people
showing
now.
people.
So gold and you know what? It was funny because on the weekend when silver prices crashed, right? I should have switched my short. I think that's one thing I was not watching out for. The moment gold and silver crashed down, all right, we know people are taking money out of the market, and then we know we should have known that crypto was next. That was one mistake I made on the weekend. I was like, it's okay. I saw silver crash 27%. You know, I was like saying, it's silver, don't worry about it. It's not a digital asset. But yet again, these are the safe havens, and people are thinking, if this safe haven's crashing, why don't we crash the other one? And you know, that's the world, right? That's humanity for you. Note says, what's your ClotBot experience? I'll tell you my ClotBot experience in a sec. Let's just go for gold and silver and copper. Can I look at copper, Ron? Can you bring up copper? Sorry, I'm using Ron like an AI slave.
Actually, copper not that bad.
Not that bad, huh? Because I was actually like over the weekend. It was funny, right? Because one of my long-term friends, he's in the copper refining business.
Okay.
And he's like, per ton of copper, he can get it at 5K, but right now when he was talking to me, I was trading at 12K. So he can get it at 5K if he refines it, like the raw materials and all the costs, and he can sell it at 12. So he's like, do you want to invest? I'm like, maybe. But now I'm like, ooh. Well, it'll take a year for this to happen. I don't know what the price is gonna be in a year's time, right?
Yeah.
So that was a huge loss, right? That's how many percent is that? 20% dump?
Let's see.
I think he's still gonna be good, but
from here to
isn't
here.
the rule when everything is crashes the dollar is king? I think that's a scam, bro. Though I don't feel very strong about the dollar this year. This is the funny part, right? This is where I don't know. Fiat doesn't look very strong, and I feel like this is a fake out in many ways. For like. So I think that was a really amazing question by Lams on CC. He says, "Isn't a rule when everything crashes, the dollar is king?" And going back to the dollar, but I feel like the dollar is not very strong either, right? Like everything is falling, right? But the dollar is also gonna fall. We know that there might be more money being printed because Trump wants numbers to look good, and the easiest way to do that is by making numbers by increasing money being printed. Regardless of how we call it, it might not be called QE. It might be just like a new strategic.
What are you gonna say now?
Yeah, strategic asset acquisition by the U.S. government, and I can't rule that out, right? Because we know that he wants Trump. He wants numbers to look good for his midterms, right? From a political standpoint, he needs some wins. So,
Not getting it from the crypto side.
So, this year it's gonna be a brutal year. I think, regardless of what's gonna happen, it's gonna be a brutal year.
Yeah.
Bitcoin is in a very brutal spot, and like for me, like the worst thing I can do right now, I'm actually let me take a refresh, is to look at my crypto reserves, which I probably should not do, but let me do it anyways. What's it called again? Zurion. So let me see a refresh there. Just don't say the numbers out, Ron. Do you see that refresh? It went down. It went down.
That happened to me. I'd kill myself. Oh no! This is on YouTube.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. The refresh, the moment you're like, you're okay, not anymore. Not anymore. So yeah, it's a brutal day for me because yet again, holding spot, being a hodler. I've watched number go up. I've watched number go up more. I've watched number go down. That was not nice. That was a hit on the face. I was like, how much did I lose today? Wow. Okay.
But I wish I had that problem.
Well, we're building up to that problem. Okay, we're building up, right? You have one run to build up your strategic reserve. Run strategic reserve to that level, right? But it's bad. Okay, check uranium chart. Uranium looks like a better metal right now. Trade long term says no. We'll do a quick check on uranium, and then we'll keep on the show. We'll keep on going show. Sorry for the rambling today. Guys, it's savage. Hodling is not easy, and I guess if anything helps, if you need some wisdom from someone who's been
Yeah.
You know, I've been through multiple shit cycles.
If anyone's qualified, it's you.
You know, part of me just says, hey, you know what? Like, chill the fuck out for like 3 years. It's all gonna be gone. But that's the problem making YouTube videos, is that you gotta constantly be in there.
Yeah.
Right? The healthiest thing for me to do right now, honestly, I think, is just to like close everything and then just move to Bali. Actually, Bali sucks now. I might probably move to Thailand and then just chill the fuck out for 3 years and then, you know, wait till this Trump thing's over. We'll figure that out. Let them figure out, dude, because there's an investment strategy they said during the 2018 crashes or before, where, you know, one of the best strategies is just to AFK for, you know, because the problem is if you're subjecting yourself to the market every day, it's like you're constantly being tempted to make bad decisions, right? Like I gained my wealth by accumulating Ethereum, Bitcoin, VeChain, whatever, like a bunch of coins. I gained my wealth through the accumulation, through the DCA, and also I gained it by hodling at the worst times, because you never know when you're gonna have a huge, increase up. So the fact that you guys are watching right now, congratulations, because you are making that step to be building your own personal wealth, right? There's a difference. I'm Eat Man says there's a difference. This market, CZ was a hero before. Now he's public enemy number one.
How do you feel about that?
I don't think he was a hero before either, to be fair. I think people regarded him as a hero, but behind the scenes, he was just a good businessman, and he made the right decisions for himself, right? So I don't view him. I don't try to villainize him or heroize him. Like you hear so much FUD in 2016 too about CZ, right? And not 2016, 2018 more like. You hear FUD about him in 2020. I think I just lost the emotional attachment to these things. I just don't care. Like he's just a person. Who cares? Like I don't want to cheer him. I don't need to cheer him. You know, I don't need or want to cheer him or the rest of the crypto community. Well, right now the biggest scammer right now is Michael Saylor. You know, he's the one that's gonna face, you know, backlash if this dips below this, right? He's gonna be the one who's be facing.
Wait a minute. Wasn't he down 800 mil?
It's
back to 76.
It's not that bad. It's not bad. We're still a little bit of support, but I think the overall markets are just bad right now. Right?
It's dead too.
It's dead. And if you want to try to raise right now, it's very hard, right? Because we had an interview previously with Solana guy. Man, I'm temporarily forgot his name.
That's me.
That's you. Oh, that's a great image, right? So this guy, right? So again, Bartosz, I momentarily forgot his name. Well, we had him talk with him. He was in Dubai raising money, right? But right now, think about how hard it is to raise money right now, and we're still suffering the consequences. So let me just bring up the slide. So if you guys are asking about AI slides, so I got AI to do analysis for us beforehand, just to make some slides. Just yet again, I know you guys probably may or may not like AI, but I'm just trying to figure out OpenClaw. Right, OpenClaw made this slide for us. He did the research and everything. Yeah, down from October peak, blah blah blah. This I agree with. Driven by leverage washout, ETF outflows, DAT collapse, macro headwinds, and this was pretty much last year's stuff. Like that's nothing new. Bearish probability.
I mean, we're already there.
We're already there. I mean, this is nothing new. But yes, it's very very like everything is circular, right? Like say for example, the washout. Let's see, washout. So the October washout, right, was one of the biggest issues, and we constantly talked about this. But the problem is to fix the October washout, crypto as a community needed to raise money, right? The market makers fucked up, right? They said, all right, they said, and we know Tom Lee said that, right? He said, you know, literally, and he didn't want to point names. And this, when people don't want to point names, you know it's serious, right? You know it's serious. It's like the Epstein files, right? You know, like you know that shit really went down. It's just a matter of like, you know, waiting for which names come out. So we knew that market makers during that time really messed up, and they lost money that they should not have lost, right? They lost money that was like meant to be neutral arb, but they lost it because of the collapse of the depegging of a stablecoin.
USD.
That's right. Yeah. So it because of that, but the problem is like normally that could be resolved, and Tom Lee was like, oh, it takes like 8 weeks to resolve that issue, right? But the problem is that it takes a much longer than that because everyone lost their confidence. You have to raise money for crypto. What, you're gonna run to Dubai and be like, yo, man, I need some money right freaking now to fix my problem. They're like, why did you have a problem in the first place? Right? Like, we're not fucking stupid. Like,
Yeah.
They're
like, I saw what happened yesterday.
So what happened? So we're seeing the collapse of that. And I think we have a comment from Bataj says this is worse than FTX. I do believe so because the people who are meant to be trusted, like Michael Saylor, he was being put on a pedestal, right, by the whole investment community. He was like, he was the right one, right?
Yeah.
Cocky as fuck. He was like,
Yeah.
I make a Saylor. Yeah. Like, look at how much money I made. Look at this. Look at this chart. Look how much money I made, right? If this didn't happen, if he was here, he'll, yeah, look at how much money I made. Like billions. I smoked that for like lunch, burned that for lunch, motherfucker. And then
He smokes millions.
He smokes billions, right? He's like chilling there. He's like badass motherfucker.
Okay.
But now he's like a peasant, right? He got downgraded to peasant status. Well, he got downgraded to neutral. But if this dips lower, which I believe it could. If this dips lower, he's gonna look like a fucking idiot, right? He's gonna be like, oh, well, what a fucking retard. And the funny thing, of course, is that we've all been regarded as retards, right? Look, I survived 2016, right? I survived the punches in the face, right?
Yeah.
When Bitcoin dropped from 16K to 8K, I was like feeling the shit. And like, I was overhearing all the finance bros, right? So I went down, Central is where, the finance bros hang out. That's where like Hong Kong's finance bros hang out. And those are all the investment bankers from Deutsche Bank, Credit Suisse, whatever, they hang out. And they're like, I overheard them talk about Bitcoin. Hey, yo, John, you're still in Bitcoin. You're a fucking idiot. And then I overheard that. They're like just pounding on this guy, right, for being in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And Bitcoin dropping to 8K. Like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, why are you still holding? Like, oh, this is fucking over, man. Like, oh, yeah, like to piss that shit to the wind. Like, you just lost all your money. So that was a Bitcoin at 8K. I mean, obviously, John came back at like 80K and say, hey, fuck you. So
and now he's back.
He's back to being an idiot. So it's nothing new. Like, we will have these personified heroes and villains or whatnot. But if you're in the crypto community, I think it's just important to remember that we've held the shame before of being an idiot. It's nothing new. All right. Smither says, back in the day in 2017 with all the flash in the pan, cryptos guys coming in online like Superman stuff, Boxmining was always legit. In my book, glad he's still here. Definitely. I've been here for too long. I think it's like Frodo, Frodo's gotta go. He's gotta leave Middle Earth.
He just looked at me with murderous intent.
No, I'm like, Frodo's gotta go, man. Frodo's gotta go. It's time for the next generation. It's time for Samwise to my Samwise to take over. Yeah. Frodo's still here making videos.
You're the ring bearer. The last time I put on the ring, the what's it called? The rates.
Yeah. I cannot. If I cannot put on the ring, I'll carry you, Mr. Frodo. Ron, I want to see you try.
I'll take you to the top. Whatever it takes. And then Gollum comes in. Who's Gollum in this context?
The Gollum's easy. Yeah. So it's bad, but we've seen this before.
Yeah.
And, okay, so good intel from Note here says FTX washout was 72 billion and October was 20 billion. So guys, also want to thank you guys as well. Like, this community is the strongest, best community ever. Like, I'm here for you guys. Right? If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be making YouTube. I'll be like,
yeah,
I'll probably be dead though.
What?
Yeah, because like I realized something too. Like, if you don't work, you die. Right? So
true story. Yeah, you told me you retired twice and you couldn't.
Your audio sucks. He says. Okay.
Audio.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh yeah. That's why. Oh, he's fucked up. Oh, dumbass. Oh.
How about now?
Bad Samwise. Bad Samwise. Okay, because I speak louder. Like
Yeah.
you gotta tune that down. Bad Samwise.
Okay.
Bad Samwise.
Bad Samwise.
Bad Samwise. But Sam not so wise. Tim Ojin says, I'm fine being called an idiot for taking risks in crypto. What I'm not fine with is staying broke because I'm too scared to try. Oof, 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 oof. The Fluff Farm, hey, you said my audio sucks. Can you tell me if it's better now? We changed the audio setting just a little bit so it doesn't break. Or Ethan Bernie says audio fine just when you laugh. It's static. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. So it's his problem. It's Samwise's problem. Okay,
Problem.
it's Samwise. Sorry.
No, when you said bad Samwise, I don't know why, but this emote on our Discord reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Boys,
also check out the Discord. We're all talking on Discord now because then we can hook up our bots, so we can have a place where you guys asking about AI robots. Yeah, bad someone. Bad. Yeah, make sure put that in your skills. Put that in your memory. Don't make sure you don't fuck this up in the future. Okay.
That open claw memory.
Audio is still bad. Okay.
Still bad.
Okay, maybe
NVIDIA?
it's in. You know what?
I switched to the other one, but then it takes in all the other.
All right, let's see.
I use
Mike Neil
Yeah,
Gold. Okay,
that
this
one.
one. All right, this one will have a little bit of noise, but I think the cracking will stop.
yeah.
All right, that sucks because I want to record this, but it's okay. I was also when they're allowed. I don't know how you can fix it. We'll fix it. Good that you guys are good. Okay, says YouTube 9487 says, are we running out of fools to fool into buying our bags of useless coins and tokens? I still don't believe it. I still believe, like, at the end of the day, right, we lived and died by the creed that fiat is a scam. All right, so I feel like fiat's still a scam. It hasn't changed, but the public just didn't care about our shit. All right, the public didn't give a fuck. Like last year, you look at Google Trends and shit, it was terrible. Let me see. Let me ask. Hey, can you add some data from Google Trends about global search for Bitcoin, coin, and Ethereum into our slides? Okay, so let's quickly go through our slides. So okay, let's quickly switch topic a little bit. Let's go through the slides that my AI made for me. All right, we'll review some of the work. So yeah, so it looks like it's fucking bearish. Okay, we know that already. It's big red signs. Bitcoin down, Ethereum down. Okay, cool. So yet again, this is me using OpenClaw to generate some slides for me. All right. So Bitcoin.
Oh wow, MicroStrategy unrealized loss 17 billion.
Yeah. So let's look at the article. Yeah, you're okay. So let's see if this is right. So this came from here, but he made a bad link. So this is us testing out AI. So we set up OpenClaw. So this is for you guys catching who are just a very quick OpenClaw. So very quickly about this. So AI has been one of our biggest focus, my personal biggest focus this year. And what I told Ron, this is something that I told Ron, right, was that we're gonna evolve, right? Humans with AI are like humans 2.0. Humans without AI are like the dummies. They're going to be the first ones to suffer and die, right? So we're at the revolution. So you gotta integrate AI fast. And AI still sucks at this current point, all right? I don't say it's really good. There's still a lot of slop, but OpenClaw is an assistant that can help you do things. So right now, what I just told my AI assistant to do is to make the slide better. Okay, so I said, hey, make this better. And you can see the potential of this, right? Like if someone can prepare all the slides for me and get everything to me done to a very good standard, that would be amazing. So right before, it'll save me literally an hour of making charts and data and things, right? So it'll be cool. And then get the sources here too, right? Like more important, like clean this out. And you can kind of see that right now it's trying, but it's not good. It's like it's gaslighting me. Like this is the limitation of AI and why people say it's AI slop, right? Because it says, oh yeah, 53 sources are verified. No, you haven't verified shit. Okay, you just link CoinDesk. Like you just like that doesn't help. All right, you need the actual articles and the stuff. Like, but that being said, he built this for me automatically, right? That's actually quite interesting.
That's the first step.
That's the first step, like get some stuff out. So the way I treat AI right now, it's like he's like a kind of like a PA, like a $500 per month PA, right? Not a premium PA, but like not a premium assistant, but just like a $500 per month PA. That's like that can kind of do stuff, but like not do it properly. You gotta like check everything. So let's see. Okay, let's see if let me refresh this very quickly. Let me see if he added some stuff on. So right now, like so we are aggressively exploring, and if you want to explore with us, come on our Discord as well. So our Discord is Box Trading. It's here. We're talking about everything that's going on, and you can see some of the issues that the AI ran into. We're kind of talking about AI and trading and how to optimize this, but I'm trying to get it so that it can do everything for me in a fast way. Let me see if he did the slides about Bitcoin trends. Oh no, he didn't do anything. Are you sure? Wait. Let me just wait. Let me just refresh this. See how many slides. 13 slides total. So he should have built a. Nope, he doesn't. No, it's still. Maybe force refresh. Nope. Alright, that's cool. Nothing has been updated. Make sure you look for. Make sure. Can you make this over
Google Trends
more?
Here?
Oh yeah, there we go. Hey, he added it. He was good. Okay. Can you make sure we talk about 200-day moving average for the TA? Can you also include a slide about the 200-day moving MA and also the bear market TA topic? All right, there you go. MD says, good to see you. Oh, Solana's below 100. Oh my god, that's such a steal. Holy shit. Turn off the stream. Turn off the stream. Gotta start buying Solana. Oh my god. I should talk to the Solana bros.
99.
All right, the note says, Michael, check my AI tips in general chat of Discord. Absolutely. Yes. No, thank you. So, what's even better is I'm gonna get my AI to go on Discord and read your notes. So, it's gonna save me some time,
And then I'm gonna get my AI to read the notes of notes.
Of notes. All right, that's how to do it. That's how we do it, guys. Litecoin 10-year chart looks embarrassing. Well, Litecoin. I mean, if you've been here for Litecoin, we kind of knew that after Charlie, peaced out. We don't need Bitcoin. We don't need Litecoin anymore. It lost its purpose. It lost its soul. The soul was Charlie. Charlie Lee. We lost its soul, right? So Charlie was just too rich. He was wearing a Richard Mille.
Damn.
And he was just like flexing. He's gone. Like the moment someone wears that's something I realized when you talk to the team. At a conference and they're wearing Richard Milles, they're wearing a $2 million watch in their hands.
Yeah.
All right, that's when they're not gonna they're not gonna fight anymore because there's so much cash they can spend $2 million buying a shitty ass watch, right? They're not gonna fight for you anymore, right? You want founders that are gonna be like they're gonna be poor ass fuckers, right? They need to be poor. They need to be working the salt mines. Here's a bag of salt. You're like, oh shit, that's amazing. I'm missing my salt. You want those founders. You don't want oh yeah, here's a bag of salt. Fuck off, motherfucker. It's $10. You don't want founders yeah, 1 mil. Don't talk to me. You don't want those founders.
Nice watch there you got there.
I have my silver watch. This is my silver watch. This is a Tudor. I've downgraded myself to a Tudor now. I'm been feeling not so positive. I've been
so you wear a Tudor watch?
I'm gonna wear my Tudor with silver. It's silver. Silver's good for you.
It's good.
Yeah, it's dumped. So it's a reminder that silver dumped. That's my today's reminder to myself. Silver dumped. So you gotta remind yourself when silver dumps, you gotta sell your fucking Bitcoin. Okay, that's why. It's
And you set a reminder.
Yeah, setting a reminder. Reminder, yeah. Set a reminder. Yeah, gotta set your reminder. Yeah, buy sell some Bitcoin at 12:45. Okay.
Hong Kong time.
Hong Kong time. Yeah, that's we're back to basics. Backpack wallet's airdrop's gonna be big. Oh, we should definitely get we really need some airdrops to.
Who's asking for airdrops?
Note says backpack should be pretty good. Michael's having a value crash out. Yeah, if you looked at my portfolio and you saw how much it went down by, I do have a value crash out. You know, but you know, that being said, we've seen this, done this. You know, it's been here before. All right, any questions? Any questions before we zone out? And let me see what the AI is doing. All right, that's my only positivity today. Hey, thanks for being on the stream, by the way.
I got you, man.
This also looks like shit. This like, look AI. Oh, hey, he's got more slides. Let's see. Bear structure confirmed. Oh,
no shot.
I want to trust the AI TA right now. Oh, this is. I asked about the 200-day moving average with the AI. He made a slide for me. So 200-day moving average broken. Fell below a. Oh, this is so bearish. All right. So yeah, it's bad. 200 days, man. All right, how bad is it? You know, Bitcoin key levels. Oof. Price scenarios.
Base case 1 to 4.
I wouldn't trust this right now. I'm just viewing this for my own reference. I don't know. This AI needs a little bit of improvement. So I'll come back to you. Okay, I'm not. I think he still sucks. Like look at this thing. I told him to make it look good. What happened to making it look good? Like. Bro, your slides suck. How often are you guys gonna be streaming? A lot more as well. H bar said H bar is probably looking pretty bad too. I mean, alts. The problem is when the leader falls, everyone falls below it, right? So it's this shot. Wow, 7 days minus 20%. That's pretty savage, man. Savage. Well, Bitcoin. See, Bitcoin falls. all the little generals down there didn't fall. Tron, ironically, did not fall that much. You know.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that. Hey. Hey, Tron new stablecoin. Look at this. Okay, USD.
I think only Hyperliquid is pretty strong.
Oh, Hyperliquid still quite strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one I thought CZ's gonna kill. So no one believes CZ anymore because we thought Hyperliquid it was gonna get killed by CZ's, you know, shenanigans.
Yeah.
But no, he can't take that down. He can't take that down. Hadira. Ooh, Hadira's okay. 8 cents. It's okay. I think Hadira just needs time. Like all these, like, I feel like this is a case where we lost this current set of talk, right? So I think that if you go now to all these rich people circles, they'll laugh at you for holding Bitcoin. You know, holding Bitcoin and talking about institutional adoption, talking about changes. It's gonna suck. It's gonna set us back. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna set us back, right? It's gonna set this whole movement back. But we've been set back before. Look, DeFi. I don't think DeFi is dead, but just the setbacks are massive, right? And I feel like yet again, all we have is time now. You know, that's the only positivity. All we have is time. You know, Boxmining's gonna spend some time to regrow. All right, you can already see. Hopefully, all right, Boxmining. I didn't realize he was in such bad shape, but you know, it's just all we have is time. We just have to sit here and wait. Right? There's nothing else to do. Bear market streaming legit throwback to 2018 to 2021. Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. But 2022 was amazing, right? Like it was like all of a sudden a switch flip. Like we're all in depression. I didn't believe in like anything, and then suddenly, oh my god, shit went up. And then I was so glad I jumped in. I was so glad that you guys were here as well. That we jumped in together, right? The moment we saw the momentum go up, it was great. It was just a matter of like,
yeah,
you know,
that's 2023.
That's 2023. So. Guys, I think that's a good stream. Thank you guys all so much for the feedback. Thank you guys all for viewing today. We'll do more streams. I think this time's a good stream for us. So we'll hug each other tomorrow. Okay, we'll hug each other tomorrow. All right, we'll hug each other tomorrow. When Bitcoin drops and you know we dump another 10%, we got this. We got this. It's okay. I think we're still
sure.
We're holding at some critical levels, guys. That I'm not gonna lie. All right, we gotta watch this every day to see what levels we hold at and. maybe we can scoop up some cheap ETH at 1,500. Maybe that might be the case.
Surely.
Yes. It's only been a year. I mean, I thought we were set back to 2022 levels. No, like early last year, we dipped to what, 1,400.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. You know, it's just not great. All right. So guys, thank you guys. Michael's subtly describing Ron's next paycheck. Yeah, you're gonna be paid in, you know, you're gonna pay in ETH, but at like
you've been paying me in rice.
I've been paying you in salt.
Rice and salt.
Salt. All right, we went back to more basics. We're paying you in salt. Okay, you'll be worth your salt.
And on good days, throw in a fish.
Yeah,
here you go. Salted fish.
Here's a leaf from Boxmining. Okay, go fuck up.
So can you imagine now?
Yeah. But guys, stay tuned for Ron's live stream. Samwise the Brave.
No, that's me.
Sorry, I'm such an asshole today. Ron Trades. I can't even remember your fucking name. Oh, that looks pretty good. This looks good. Guys, review Ron Trades, okay? Review Ron Trades. He's not getting many views, okay? So let's bump that up. He's here every single day. All right, Samwise is here for you. All right, every single day.
Yeah.
Barter system came back to Boxmining. Yeah, absolutely. Pay me in a battery, okay? Battery and a leaf, okay? Here's a battery. Yes. Here's a leaf. That's how you're gonna get paid. All right. Yes. So make sure you come into Ron Trades. Come in our Discord channel as well, guys.
This is very valuable to me.
Yeah.
Because the mouse didn't work that one time.
Oh yeah, exactly. There we go. Stay strong, guys. Stay strong. We'll be back tomorrow on Boxmining as well. I'll fix my hair, and then I'll fix my bot. I'll show you guys what's up with the bot.
Yes, sir.
All right. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. Make sure you study AI because you want to be human 2.0. Okay. All right. Peace. Bye.